Hello yogis, welcome to our second session. Today we're going to be learning child's pose and downward facing dog. But first we're going to begin with a little breathing. So go ahead and close your eyes. We will take in 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Let it out. Again, and out. Once more, and out. All right, now we'll go ahead and get started with our first pose, which is called child's pose. Now we're gonna go to tabletop, which we learned the other day when we were doing our cat-cow. So we're pressing into the mat like a gecko, suctioning those fingertips and pressing in. And then you're going to spread your knees wide as your mat, your big toes touch together, and then press in your hands to sit all the way back on your heels. It's okay if you can't sit all the way back, just go as far as feels comfortable for you. You're going to rest your arms in front of you straight, resting your forearms onto the ground, and then slowly putting your forehead down onto the ground, onto the mat. This is our resting pose. We will come to this pose whenever a pose feels uncomfortable for you. So now we're going to do down dog. Come again to our tabletop pose. And you're going to dig your toes into your mat. Then you're going to press into your hands, suction your hands like a gecko, suction those fingertips into your mat. Lift your knees. Stick your booty up in the air as you shift your weight back, bringing your feet as wide as your mat. Now the goal here is to keep your back really nice and straight. And the way that we do that is we press into our mat and we press our heart into the direction of our thighs or the floor. It's okay if your heels don't touch the ground. You can keep a little bend in your knees. Just try and keep that back as straight as you can. And breathe. We're kind of making an upside down V. And then we will lower back down into our child's pose again. Our knees really wide, big toes together, sitting back on our heels, stretching our arms straight out in front of us, and then relaxing down onto the mat. And breathing. One more breath in and out. Come back into tabletop and then dig those toes into the ground. We'll set up again and go back to our downward facing dog one more time. So lift those knees, shift your weight back. Feet wide as the mat, booty in the air. Straight back, upside down V. Press into those hands, suction those fingers, and press your heart towards your thighs. And breathe. Loosen up your face, your jaw. You can open and close your mouth. And relax your head. It's okay if your heels don't touch the ground. And then we'll go ahead and bend your right knee and bend your left knee, pedaling your feet back and forth, bringing movement into the pose. And go ahead and lower your knees back down to the ground. We'll come to child's pose one more time, just pausing here. As you feel ready, press yourself back up. Come into a cross-legged seated position to close. Sit up nice and tall in your sit bones. And we'll close with one Om together. So inhale. Bow your head. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for practicing with me.